cheap imitation.
Yo, I'm back again, once again, with another vid. Hope y'all all doing good. I'm doing pretty good myself. But I just wanted to make a video on a short little topic, and that's why I feel like Sparking Zero doesn't have a huge skill gap. Um, and I'm gonna explain my part of why I feel, and gonna explain of how I think they can make it better. So there's basically two sides of Sparking Zero, of least of the community that are complaining about something, and I see it a lot on YouTube, Discord servers, and a lot, you know. And and the topic is super counters. Super counters is probably the best mechanic in the entire game. And if you don't agree, then you don't agree. But I feel like it's the best mechanic in the entire game. You can super counter blocks, revenge counters. You can super counter pretty much anything except for supers. You can super counter the first hit of attacks, like, you know. So, and it doesn't cost anything if you get it off. So I feel like super counter is the best mechanic in the game. But for people that don't understand super counters and are not good at super countering, they are at a disadvantage, obviously, because they don't understand something about the game. But the problem is, they can be just as good at you as everything else in the game. But if you're better than them at super countering, then you're kind of cooked, honestly. Because every time the person that doesn't know how to super counter gets a hit off, they're only getting about 6,000 damage off, 7,000 damage off, compared to the other person is getting 11,000 damage each combo. Or not even each combo, each hit they get off on you. Plus, if they know how to do combo resets, they're gonna combo reset you. So, you know, you can just add that together, bruh. So, my point for newcomers or people that don't even understand super counters is they can be just as good as you at the game, but you could just be beating them from the short fact that you can super counter better than them, and you're not taking damage, but they are. Not only that they're taking damage from the counter itself. It's literally the best mechanic in the game. Now, people say it's too hard. Now I say it's too easy. And I have a couple reasons for that. And my reasons are, I played Budokai Tenkaichi 3 a lot. Like a lot. I played it. I actually played BT3. And the super counter on there is so hard. It's ridiculous. Like, you know how rare it is to super counter somebody else's super counter? In this video alone, the first clip you seen in this video, me and him was super countering each other. That should not be the case. That shouldn't be the case at all. And I feel like I should be able to do combos with people that are on my level at the game without them being able to get out of the combo every single second. That's just how I feel. And and the part that gets me mad the most is, like, I will be winning, and then out of nowhere they'll start super countering over and over and over every time I get a hit off. Not even just hits off. I would, like, be trying to defend my own self. I'll defend my own self with a revenge counter. They'll super counter that. I'm like, are you serious? And it's been multiple times where I've accidentally super countered grabs and accidentally super countered revenge counters. Accidentally super countered things in general. Like, that is not a thing. Like, that's how easy it is. It's nothing you have to really time, to be honest. And I'm pretty sure when the game first came out, before people understood how to do it, it was the hardest thing. There was even videos of how to super counter. But now that we all understand the game, it's extremely easy, and it's became a normal thing. And the best way for you to get damage is knocking somebody away and spamming triangle so you can teleport and hit him, teleport, hit him, teleport, hit him. But even still, they super counter those also. So my whole thing of how they can fix both sides issue is the damage on everything. I feel like the damage need a whole entire rework. The damage on this game is way too high, in my opinion. I should not look at this. If you see that clip right, what he just did to me, he did 8,000 damage from hitting me back and forth and slamming me to the ground. That's almost an entire health bar. And that is ridiculous. That's crazy. That shouldn't even be a thing at all. Why is that a thing? The damage is crazy. Super counters do a lot of damage. Explosive wave, a lot of damage. A revenge counter does a lot of damage. And I'm not saying they do an entire health bar, but they do more damage than a counter should be. If the counters are gonna be that easy, I feel like, especially super counter, where it doesn't require any key or anything, I feel like it should be harder to do. Or if it's not gonna be harder to do, I feel like it should take something. I really feel like it should take something. Not only that, it shouldn't do that much damage, because as you can see right here, he's getting so much damage off of me from a super counter. Or like how Mortal Kombat does. The breakers on Mortal Kombat, it puts both characters at the same exact distance, and no one has an advantage when you break her on when you break away on Mortal Kombat at all. So I feel like if it's a counter that takes nothing, I feel like it should at least work like that. Because me knocking him away one time did 1,000 damage. You know, do you see what I mean? I feel like combos should be the main thing that's doing the most damage. You should be able to get rewarded for doing combos. You should be able to get rewarded for knowing how to do combos. But you can't do combos when you're getting super countered back to back to back. At least someone that's your skill level. But then also for newcomers, the damage need to be reduced. If super counters are gonna be this hard for them, the damage needs to be reduced, because the only reason why they're taking damage is because they can't defend themselves. They're getting super countered back to back. You understand what I mean? So like, I've debated, not like a serious debate, but I've talked to people about certain things and about this nature, and they just said I should make a video on it. I want to know how y'all feel though. Me personally, I think that shit way too easy. Now, I don't think that's the biggest problem well, it's the second biggest, but I don't think it's the first biggest. Now, my biggest problem with Sparking Zero at the moment, and the reason why I stopped playing the game is because the game's gotten way too timid. And if you don't know what timid is, for people that don't know what timid is you're just being safe. You're being cautious, you're being safe. And these people are playing very safe and slow and timid now. And one of the main mechanics of the game that's supporting that, is attack vanishing. You see, I just attacked vanish and I just got completely behind him. But he also can do the same thing. So it's been multiple times where I've been behind somebody and I should have hit him, but they vanish right before I hit him. And I don't think attack vanishing should work like that. Especially, you shouldn't be able to do it that fast. But in Budokai Tenkaichi 3, I don't mean to keep bringing Budokai Tenkaichi 3 up like it's the most perfect game, but it is like mechanically a better version of Sparking. Um, the attack vanishing, you can only use it once, and you can only go a short amount of distance. You don't go outside of the player's little box where you slow down when you get closer to them. No, you stay inside that box, but attack vanishing is completely different. So like right here, I got completely behind him from just that, because I was able to do it 2 to 3 times, and it's kind of ridiculous. That's one of the main mechanics that's making this game super timid, and why I stopped playing the game. Because if you miss an attack, that's your fault for missing an attack. Maybe I play regular traditional fighting games too much, but that's just how fighting games always work to me. I don't know. Like you should be able to get punished for your mistake. And another thing, I honestly like this mechanic, but the ki blasts, I'm not gonna lie, ki blasts are a problem in this game though. Like in the wrong hands, like I didn't put it in a video, but I was playing against somebody, and that boy was using ki blast like crazy. He took a whole bar off of me from what just ki blast itself, and I was like, what the fuck? How's he using it this good? And the thing is, like, he knew how to combo reset with the ki blast. I do too, but like he knew everything with the ki blast, and the ki blast did so much damage. Everything just did so much damage. It did so much damage. Not only that, it knocks you back. Especially the bullet. The bullet version of the ki blast knocks you back. But the shotgun version, it does a lot damage. Like a lot of damage. Even far away. If all of them connect, it does the same amount of damage. It does a lot. But those are just a couple takes. I don't know if they're hot takes, but I know people are gonna disagree. But y'all let me know. And if you stop playing the game, why did you stop playing? Because you might have a different reason, you know? Those are my reasons why I stopped playing. Yeah. Other than that, this game is great, man. Don't hate on this game for no reason. Even though this game don't have a Mortal Kombat level skill gap, it's okay, man. Don't be toxic to each other on this game, because you're being toxic to each other on a game that don't take that much skill. Like even this guy, he wasn't the greatest at super countering, but he was still getting them off. But if y'all like the video, like, subscribe, and y'all be safe out there, man. It's a dangerous world. Y'all gotta be safe. Alright, peace.